All right. Sorry. Okay. Perfect. All right. Um, okay. Oh, what happened with your daughter? Last time that we have the class, do you remember? She was.
Yes, but for now she's normal. This is my room, so she's
Wow.
like that, and I'm sleep here over here. So last time I was like talking to you, and I just look around, and she was, oh my god, what's so scary? Really scary. And she tends to do that. And yesterday, no, the Monday at night, she just start to talk in non Spanish. I don't know which language that it is, if it's, but she just started talking, and I was like, please, you're scaring me. Yeah,
Oh,
that,
no way. How do you like? Do you sleep together? I saw two beds, right?
yes.
Oh, no way. How do you handle to sleep like that?
Because I'm alone, so and we have only this room for live, so we don't have more space. If I live in apartment, I will have my own room, and she will have her own room, but we can't.
Yeah, and anyway, like even so, if she will be asleep in another room, you will need to just help her when she is just walking asleep, right?
Yes, well, actually, it has never been a problem that she fall asleep by herself. I mean, I don't have to be there with her, not even when she was a baby. It's just here. It's just because the space.
Oh, look at that. How old is she?
How old? She's 9. She always been like that. Oh, here is raining a lot, so if something happens, it's raining. It's just raining a lot. So she's 9, and she always been like that. So I'm like kind of used it, but sometimes it's scary. Yes, I have
Mhm.
to.
Oh, wow. Okay, I think we have Natalia and Maritza. Welcome. How are you?
Thank
Hi,
you.
hi, thank you. And you?
Very good, Maritza. How are you, Natalia?
Oh,
I'm great. Thanks for asking. A little cold because the day is very cold here, but I'm great. Thank you.
Oh, no way. That's good that you could join. Okay, so right now we are going to begin yep, this time. So I think all of you have already checked material and the content proposed for this class, right?
Yes.
yes, teacher.
Okay, so in that case, we can begin now. I'm going to share with you the screen, okay?
Okay.
Mm. Okay, so welcome to the Lile online language community. This is the week number 5, and the topic for this class is going to be dinner time.
Yes.
So the objectives for this class are going to 1, describe how to prepare a favorite recipe. 2, to talk about food and how to carry a healthy diet. And 3, recognize some of the main expressions and vocabulary related to food. So as I told you before, as the topic is going to be dinner time, we aren't just going to focus in dinner time, but we will speak about food in general. Okay. Um, so let's go with the listening exercise where we were mentioning that we already checked the listening there at the web page suggested for this class. So let's begin with Diana. What was the conversation about?
Basically, the father was awful at cooking, and the mother was sick, so the daughter is frightening about. And the father say they're going to eat pizza.
Yeah, they are going to eat pizza. And what happened more, Maritza?
about the sorry, you the video,
Oh, the listening exercise.
sorry. I investigate. Okay, I search information about the team, but sorry. I I forget the sorry.
It's okay. Do you have the topics for all the classes with the?
Yes. Okay,
Okay.
the diet, the healthy, the food, healthy food. I
Uh,
search.
I don't know if I send you. There is like a link with all the topics, with also the links with the exercise that you have to do previously the class, something like that. And if you don't have it, I can send it to you at the end of the class. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, sounds good. Then, lady, wait, Natalia, sorry, pardon me, it's Natalia.
Okay.
Natalia, yeah,
The father didn't have the ingredients, so he adapts all another ingredient, but the pizza burn out. And they have to
I
prepare another recipe.
yeah, that's right. So, Maritza, now do you
yes,
remember?
yes, I did that exercise. Yes. So
Yeah, okay.
okay, is that sorry? Is that about the dad and and his daughter? Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay. She was. She wanted the. She don't know. She didn't want to do the breakfast. So she said to her father that help her, but he was tired, or he were okay tired maybe, or okay, he wanted. So he don't want didn't want sorry he didn't want. So they begin to talk, and finally, okay, the father said her that the cook pancakes, but she said she said him that no, because the last night the pancakes were like a stone. One more else about the cereal and milk, but milk isn't okay, isn't, yes, or wasn't in the fridge, in the refrigerator, no, yes, in the
The
fridge.
fridge.
Fridge, yes.
Yes, fridge.
Okay, thank you. One more else. Then finally, the boyfriend uh, came back, or arrived at home, and she left.
Yeah, okay, that was pretty good. The only thing is that that exercise is from the breakfast. It was the class exercise. So you did a great description of that one. Yeah, very good. Okay, and what happened, Diana? Do you remember pretty well why the father just prepared pizza, and why the the daughter like it or not?
Didn't like it, because apparently he lose part of the book of, I mean, the instructions for make the pizza, and he was really bad at cooking, according to the mother.
Uh-huh, that's right. So, Natalia, do you remember actually some of the ingredients that he had? So, do you remember that the daughter went like, ew, like Jackie, referring to the pizza? But do you remember why she was doing that? Why she was doing like yucky expressions?
Yaki is an expression to say it is very bad or is not delicious. I think
Exactly.
so because is very chewy, and the pizza is burned out. And I don't remember, but I think so. She doesn't like pumpkins. Is
Yeah. Do you
pumpkin.
remember, Diana? What were the ingredients? Ingredients?
Well, what?
Ingredients
No, I
of the
can get.
pizza. Well, what happened is that actually this father, his crazy, crazy father, isn't good about cooking, so he just decided to add
Yeah,
some.
yes,
Do you remember?
yes. He had pumpkins, and the daughter say like, "Oh my God, you did really add pumpkins to the pizza," and but he thinks he was an expert.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what happened is that actually he had pumpkin. Can you imagine a pizza with pumpkin? Oh my God.
A part of the thing that he doesn't have any idea about how to make a pizza. I guess maybe because he has pumpkin at his kitchen, or maybe he has no idea what else to do, or maybe he wants to make it funny, or
I
they
don't think so.
were near to Halloween. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Halloween pizza. That's pretty interesting. So, Maritza, do you know what is a pumpkin?
No, teacher, I don't know.
Okay, pumpkin is like calabaza. So
Ah,
here in the States,
okay.
they used to decorate the pumpkins in Halloween, and
Mm,
they call it jack and lanterns. You carve the pumpkin, and make any face that you want. Mhm. So
okay.
that's a pumpkin. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And Natalia,
Yeah.
what do you think is developed the conversation between the father and the daughter?
And okay, the final or the end. Describe the end. I don't know. Is that question?
No, the question is, where do you think it is developed, the conversation? Like the place. Do you imagine it was in the
Ah,
park or maybe in the
okay.
house?
At
Where do you
home,
think it
yeah.
was developed?
Yes, they were at home.
Which part of
The,
the home?
yeah, the mother is in bed and they were in the kitchen.
Uh-huh, pretty good. That's right. Uh-huh. So, oh, good job at doing the exercise. That's pretty good. And I'm happy to see that you understand pretty good the listening. So, just changing the topic, like some of the things that I really miss from Colombia is the food, because here is food so different. And actually, there is one Colombian restaurant, but it is not that good as they are restaurants there in Colombia. So, just coming back to the foods, I'm going to ask Diana, what are
Yes.
the typical what are the typical foods you eat in your country for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Typical for breakfast: eggs and chocolate and bread. For lunch will be can be a regular soup, can be really variable. I mean, can change by days. Rice, meat, some salad. I don't know how to say tajas de plátano.
Hmm. I think it will be like uh, plantain slices,
Painting.
crunchies, if it is like crunchy, crunchy.
Okay, well, something like that. And juice from some fruit. Okay, and for dinner, in my case, I'm always lazy for make some dinner. I'm always tired, and I really have very poor and bad dinners. I know, but I just try to eat some bread with some. Let me find the word because I don't know the translation.
What
Uh,
is that?
oats with water, oats
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
bread. For example, if
Hmm.
I'm here at home, but I know I have to improve my dinner.
Sorry, what is oats? I don't know. Oats?
Avena.
Ox,
Ah,
avena.
okay, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. So Maritza, is your food like that or is it different from Natalia?
Yes, no, it's very similar. And
What do you usually have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
okay, in the breakfast, usually is corn flakes with yogurt. I don't know how to say yogurt. Is the same?
Yogurt.
Yogurt. Okay. Corn flakes with yogurt, eggs, um, sometimes when really really when the truth is when the fruit is cheap, I bought a melon and I don't know how to say. Okay, and banana and papaya. I don't know how to say papaya.
Ooh.
Uh,
Oh. Me neither.
okay, okay,
Me ponchaste. Oh my
okay,
God.
okay. Don't worry.
Oh no, don't tell anyone, please. It's a secret.
Okay, so okay. Sometimes when that fruits when those fruits are cheap, I bought that. I bought them. Bought those. Sorry. And okay, this is fruit. So it's fruit. The cornflakes and egg. Sometimes is only milk with cola granulada. I don't know. Or only milk, no more. For the lunch is chicken, rice, potato, and for example, sometimes wait,
Hello.
Maritza?
Oh, I thought it was me.
I don't know.
No.
Is Maritza still there?
Yeah, Maritza.
yeah,
Maritza. Hi.
yes,
Yeah, I thought like you were gone or something. Okay, now let's go with Natalia. Do you feel that you feel identified with the diet that your mates have described it?
Okay, about the breakfast.
Yeah, yeah, in general, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay, I think it's very similar because my breakfast it can be with chocolate, hot chocolate, and arepa is very important in my town, in my city. And so coffee, eggs maybe, so cheese, milk. I try to include in my diet protein, carbohydrates, and vitamins. It's very important because some fruits have vitamins and okay and minerals and all. So my typical lunch in my country or in my town is bandeja paisa. So it's a big plate, because it has beans, bacon, rice, salad, and egg, okay, etc. A lot of ingredients. So I try my dinner to be very light because I don't like to eat a lot at night.
Yeah, that's right. So actually, I think like just comparing the food that you usually have, I think as Natalia, Maritza, and also Diana, I think like the breakfast will be like something quick just to get ready and fast to job, right? And then lunch will be like a bigger and maybe the main meal there in Colombia. And then I think maybe at night will be something like like oats, as they were saying, or maybe fruits, as Marisa was saying too. And also, I think it's pretty important what you say, Natalia, about the vitamins. Vitamins are really important for any meal. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the cultural shock that I have here when I just came to the United States. What happened is that here, breakfast is something pretty simple. It will be like maybe smashed eggs, and then will be bread and some bacon, something like that, and some orange juice. Then lunch will be even worse. So we will be having just a sandwich for lunch, and they don't have that much snacks. Yeah, so I was pretty shocked, and I was starving because can you imagine just eating a sandwich for lunch? It
That
was
would
like, oh my God.
No.
Yeah, and then they will have like beans for dinner time. Dinner time is the most important meal here in the United States. So just getting adjust the way that they used to eat was a little bit hard at the beginning, but then I just get used a little bit. So in Colombia, Diana, can you describe some of the small meals and snacks between the main meat meals?
no. Well, I think that's depending on the person, but will be just a little drink and a little piece of bread or potatoes, something like that.
Okay, pretty good. What do you usually have for a snack, Maritza?
Okay, snack for me, maybe cookies, or snacks is in a okay, like I don't know how to say maicitos. Okay,
Corn?
in in una bolsa. How to say, how I say bolsa?
Back. Plastic bag.
Bag. It's the bag. Okay, but is the snack is because the some days ago I was talking about the snack is cookies or another cookies cakes. Okay, cookies cakes and and other meal, but I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Pretty good. Some just light things and little things. That's right. So what about Natalia? What do you usually have for a snack between meals?
Okay, I love candies and sweet food, so I usually eat cakes, desserts, and cookies, and a lot of snacks. So I try to eat sweet food in these snacks.
Oh, that's pretty good. I just love sweets too, but I have a pretty bad habit. I used to salt the fresh at night, but I can do it here, and it is pretty sad. So, actually, Diana, who usually prepares the food in your home?
Me, my daughter can't.
Yeah, that will be pretty dangerous, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
me.
exactly.
I'm the one. Well,
Uh,
actually, I am the one who makes the breakfast because lunch. I have lunch at my work, and she has lunch at her school, and for dinner, yes, I made the dinner.
oh, that's pretty good. Do you consider yourself a good chef?
No,
Why not?
because I always prepare the same. I'm pretty lazy to try new things. I
But at
try
least
the
maybe,
faster and the easier thing. No, I'm not a good chef.
but maybe something yummy.
I'm just cook for survive, nothing else.
Oh, no way. Okay. What about Maritza?
Oh yes, I like it. And for example, I love to prepare or to cook strange or not strange food, maybe different. For example, Chinese food, Chinese no, Chinese rice, or maybe I don't know how to say lengua in
Tongue?
conch. Okay, conking salsa. Conking. I don't know how to say salsa.
Uh, Salsa. Salsa. If you say salsa here, they will understand.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
lengua in salsa. I don't know how to say, but you say lengua is what? Long,
Tongue. Tongue.
long. A tongue, tongue in salsa. It's not. Is the tongue of the cow. So I don't know.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I think like maybe Maritza could be like a good will give like a good advices to Diana in order to
Yes,
do different cooking styles, right?
it's too easy. It's too easy to prepare. Yes.
No, I
Okay.
if I serve a thong to my daughter, she will be like, "Oh, mother, what did you do?"
Oh,
She will be
delicious,
crying because it's a thong, no?
delicious. Oh no, it's
Yeah. Yeah, we know for sure that thong is pretty good, but for example, here in the States, they don't eat anything that comes from inside of the cow that won't be meat. They just eat the meat. They don't eat the tongue or anything, and otherwise they will go like ew. So I think maybe that reminds me to Diana's daughter a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Natalia?
Okay, I have cooking really, but I'm a bad cook, and maybe I try to cook easy recipes, and because I don't have time, and I don't like to spend my time cooking. Really, I have to cook because
Survive?
my children have to eat and my husband too, but I don't like really. I maybe prepare when I'm alone at home and prepare some cereal and yogurt anymore. Only
Wow.
that.
So I think you can shake hands with Diana. The Yeah, just preparing food to survive, right? Not die of starvation or something like that.
No, no, actually, well, actually, I don't have time for nothing. So I try to, for example, the breakfast, I have to make it in 15 minutes, no more. So I'm running all the time, so I don't have time for extra recipes.
Mhm. Okay, sounds good then. Okay, so Diana, tell me something. Um, what do you think, or which do you think are the components of a healthy diet, in your opinion?
My opinion, all these components that we can see there on your screen are healthy diet, but what's the thing? What's the matter? The quantity. Okay, so I think all are important. Just don't eat excessive ones. I mean, don't eat with excess. Some of them. I don't know
Uh-huh.
if I'm being clear. I mean, everything, even fats, are necessary for human body. It's just matter of how much fats are you eating, how much meat are you eating. It's about that. I think, in my personal view, only.
Uh-huh, that's pretty good. What about you, Maritza? What do you think about it?
okay. Yes. Okay. When we talk about a healthy diet, we associate it not only to provide better ingredients such as vitamins and proteins to our body, but also to lose weight. Um, I investigate, and it is based on four basic principles that are variety, frequency, moderation, and hydration. So that it's about okay, the food, or the, yes, the food that is between that parameters, for example, are vegetables, rice, fruits, and so on.
Uh-huh, that's pretty good. Okay, what about Natalia? What do you think about the components of a healthy diet?
Okay, I can carry a healthy diet eating vegetables, fruits, carbohydrates, protein, grains. I think carbohydrates give energy, and vegetables and fruits contains vitamins and minerals. Yes, I have to include a few candies. So because it gives energy, it gives it gives energy too.
That's pretty good. Actually, you, I think the most important thing, as Diana was saying, is to eat a little bit of everything. Also, as Maritza was saying, is all of this are pretty important for our body, and also we have to look for just no be excessive with eating some certain foods, just to keep a balance in each of the food that we eat. Okay, so now we are going to do a pretty interesting exercise. So we are going to describe our favorite recipe. So in this case, I'm going to begin and just describe my favorite recipe, how I will prepare it. And we will use the expression al dente. I don't know if you are related with this expression.
Yep.
What does it mean al dente? Somebody knows?
It means that it's not too soft and not too hard. You can break it with your teeth, but it's just in that middle point.
That's a pretty good explanation and description about it. When you have something al dente, it means that it is ready to eat. Uh-huh. Okay.
Yes.
So in this case, my favorite recipe is their spaghettis. I really love spaghetti. So I'm going to use some of the vocabulary that you can see in the screen, and I hope you to also use this vocabulary. And I'm just going to maybe if you want to just take your time to think a little bit about it and use the vocabulary as much as possible. So maybe I can begin now. Okay. So in order to prepare the spaghetti, the first thing I do is to put some water to boil in the
Mm.
pan.
Pan.
And when, very good. And I add some salt, right? Then when the water is boiling, I just pour the spaghetti inside of the pan and let it cook for about 10 to 12 minutes. Then I just check with my teeth and with the help of a fork or something if the spaghetti is al dente. Okay. And then I just take it away from the fire, and then I put the spaghetti there in the the strainer. Sorry, I strain it in the strainer, and then I just let it cool with some cold water while I used to put the vegetables there with a knife, and also to peel the tomatoes. Sometimes I cut it just too fine, and then I used to uh, put it there in the nonstick skillet and let it fry for a while. Then I just take it away when I see it's ready, and I apply it to the spaghettis that are inside of a pan. Then I used to pour the milk, the spaghetti, and also sometimes a little bit of cream or cheese. And I just stir it until it is cream. I stir it with a spatula because the spatula is to stir, like to move in circles. in order to make it creamer. And when I see it's ready, I just serve it and just apply a little bit of salsa if I want. And that's it. That's my favorite recipe. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sounds okay. Who wants to begin and describe the favorite recipe?
I, I want.
Maritza?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm going to talk about the Chinese rice. Okay, the ingredients that you need to do that is uh, soy sauce, Chinese roots, pork, ham, um, shrimp, shrimp. Yeah, yes, shrimp. Paprika and onion and salt. No, sorry, salt, no, paprika and onion. So, the measure for the water is a cup of the soy sauce and 2 cups of water for a pound and a half of rice. After boiling the rice is added. Okay, apart, you put to cook the pork. When the rice is already cooked, in a bowl, you wash the Chinese roots. Then the paprika is cut into juliennes with the onion too. Then are fried and stored with pork previously cooked and cut into squares. Just add the ham, you added the roots, and everything is cooked. In a big pot, store all the ingredients and you can serve.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. I think like maybe Diana can take some write down the recipe
Well,
in order to just
the thing is, I don't know what to describe an egg, how to fry an egg, how to make chocolate. I mean, I'm like, but I can try. So you have okay, wait. Hold on a second, please. Okay, so the most important is that you need an egg and you need butter. So you put the butter on the non-stick skillet and put it on fire for a few seconds until the butter is liquid. And then you take off from the fire and you put you have to break the egg. Okay, you can put the egg, complete the egg there. So you break the egg and you put the inside, the inner container, the inner inside the egg. Okay, the thing inside the egg. You put it on the non-stick skillet and you add some salt on it and you cover it and you back to the fire. But you have to use a slow, very slow fire so the egg can be cooked in the best way. And you wait. And then you just get out the non-stick skillet from the fire and you serve your egg.
sounds pretty good. How many times do you have to actually wait for the egg to be ready?
What? I'm sorry, what?
How long do you have to wait for the egg to be ready?
No, about 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Sounds
Yes,
pretty good.
I would say so. Um, and that's it. I mean, that's depending how you want your egg. If you want your egg
Boil?
really cooked, or if you want kind of liquid, the center part of the egg, that's depending of how much time you want it there on fire before you just serve your egg.
That's a pretty good point. Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, what about Natalia?
Okay, my favorite food is beans and paisa. So yes, I take a bowl and put water and beans. It needs to cook for 30 minutes, and in another bowl, I fry celery, onions, tomato, and bacon, and sausage. So the bacon is sausage
So it's
is chopped. So I need to chop these ingredients and I'm frying all ingredients. When the beans are ready, I add these other ingredients and it's ready to eat. And I love that.
Oh, that sounds pretty good. Makes me hungry. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, those were like pretty good descriptions. Even so, for the small like and more simple thing about just frying an egg, or maybe to the Chinese food that Marisa would describe it, that sounds pretty good. And also for the beans, I think you did a great job about describing those elements and the way that you prepare it. Okay. Um, okay, so do you remember some of the tools that you used to use for cooking? Diana.
A non-skillet, non-stick skillet.
Pretty good. What about Maritza?
okay. The instruments for my food, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. A knife, a table, a pot, and a wall, and so what else? A wall, pot, knife, table, and no, only no, no, only that.
Okay. What about you, Natalia?
Okay, utensils.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the question.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So I need a knife, spoons, forks, and pots. I need to. I don't remember at this moment. So maybe a big spoon and I don't know, or a blender. I think so. This is the word blender. Yes, I don't know. Only a few utensils.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. Excuse me?
No, no, teacher. My sister was talking. Sorry, with my mom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking it was you. So actually, all of this vocabulary, do you find new expressions right here?
Yes.
Uh, uh, who?
Yes.
Does Diana?
Yes, it's me.
Yeah. Which do you find different
Wish I
or
found.
new?
I'm sorry. Wish I find what was the word?
Like, do you find new vocabulary here?
Yes. Yeah, surely indeed. Shredder, steer, non-stick skillet, peeler, strainer, and the pan. Actually, I never knew that this thing was called a pan.
Yeah, you can actually call it a pot too.
Pot. Well,
Yeah.
pot I did hear before, but pan didn't.
Okay. Well, you can add that vocabulary there at your dictionary.
Yes, surely I will.
Okay, sounds pretty good. All right. Well, I want to take you all. I want to take Diana and also Maritza and Lady because you did an awesome job about just describing how do you prepare your food. And I think like I have learned also from you that Chinese rice just sounds pretty good to me. And I think it's also something that I would love to try sometime. And yeah, so I want to thank you for your participation in this class, and also just want to let you know to keep subscribing, and also just let me know any question that you have. Write me down on Skype, and I will be attentive.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Diana, for participating. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Maritza.
Thank you,
Okay.
teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Natalia. No, thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Bye. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye.